Sukup Manufacturing Company hires people that were born and raised to work in this industry.
I grew up farming, and we had Sukup equipment on our farm.
I still actively farm. I know what the farmers' problems are. I can use that to help make our products better.
What kind of separates a successful farm from one that's having a little more trouble right now is the ability to market your grain.
And the best way to manage that?
On-farm storage.
Sue Rother, fleet manager for Sukup trucking operations.
We've had several calls where a farmer has broke down, a dealer needs a part right away. We do whatever we can to get it there.
The Sukup dealer network is also a critical part of the company's success.
Our relationship with our dealers is very close. They know who they can contact if they have a need.
The dealers are absolutely committed to this product.
When you buy something, you want to make sure you have good service that comes with it.
You have depended on Farm Rain for your customized farming equipment and service. We are humbled by your trust. We don't take it lightly. And we don't take it for granted. Thank you for continuing to count on us.
Welcome back to Wray Eagles baseball. Game 2 of today's doubleheader. Haxtun taking game 1 11-8 in 7 innings. Wray looking to strike back here. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. As the top of the first inning, brought to you by Eagle Oil. Eagle Oil of Wray can handle all your fuel and oil needs. Eagle Oil just east of Wray on Highway 34. So, Caden Schelling shut down the last game, and he is now on the mound for this game. Leading us off is Ashton Rogers, and he is able to deliver one on the ground in the gap between first and second for a leadoff base hit. So Ashton Rogers getting us going there. As we go through the Wray lineup, Ashton Rogers is in center field, leading us off. Then, stepping in the box now, Joey Wymura at short. Then following up behind him, Camden Riggleman starting on the mound. Chris Arambula at catcher. Ridge Peterson at third. Rice Peterson at first. Eddie Estrada in left field. Caden Lapp in right field. And Carson Rockwell at second base. As we have an uncontested steal from Ashton Rogers, able to move up from first to second. So Wray has a base runner in scoring position with no outs in the inning. Glance at second. Here's the next delivery to Wymura. It's a fly ball to right field, and getting under it to make the catch is Turney. So there's the first out, and trying to move up to third. Ashton Rogers is successful. Throw back in was good. However, Anderson was unable to make the catch cleanly, so unable to get Rogers out going to third. So there's the first out of the inning, and Wray has the go-ahead run of the ball game 90 feet away there at third as Camden Riggleman is now stepping in. In the stretch, here's the first delivery to Riggleman. Waved at and missed on the off-speed delivery. That is strike one. No balls, one strike to Riggleman. Bit of an interesting game one between these two teams. Both teams really lit up the scoreboard with a lot of hits and just a lot of interesting calls. There's a couple of controversial calls both ways as well. It wasn't really benefiting one side or the other. There's a couple of just strange calls both ways in that first game. So hopefully this second game a little bit more clean in that aspect as Riggleman waves and misses on the 1-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Riggleman. Base runner on third, one down. Schelling looking to hold Rogers there at third. Wants to keep this a scoreless ball game. Waved at and missed, and there's the second out. First strikeout of this game for Schelling. Came in to get the save there. The 3-inning save there for Haxtun. It was 11-8 at the end of the top of the fourth inning, I should say. In the middle of the fourth inning, he came in, was able to shut it down starting in the fifth inning and allowed just one run there in the ninth for the save. Swing and a miss by Arambula on the first delivery. That one was upstairs. No balls and a strike for Chris Arambula. Arambula taking his time. Chatting with Michael Girk there behind the plate for Haxtun before getting back set. Schelling is ready in the stretch. 0-1. This one is swung on. It's a short fly ball, but it finds the grass in shallow center field, and it's going to be a 1-0 lead for Wray as Arambula makes it to first. RBI single. Ashton Rogers comes in to score from third. So Wray in game 2 getting going with a 1-0 lead. So 2 hits, 1 run in the inning so far. 2 down, base runner at first. Here is Ridge Peterson. Ridge Peterson started the last game, got the loss there on the mound. And now here he is at third base on the first pitch. Swings, grounds this one in the gap between short and third. Arambula heading for third base on the bases, and he makes it there safely. Ridge Peterson is at first. It's a single third base hit of the inning for Wray. So 3 hits, 1 run so far. Base runners are at the corners with 2 outs. Here is Rice Peterson now at his signature first base position. Peterson stepping in. Still cold, still windy here in Haxtun, Colorado. Kind of similar to last weekend's game in Burlington, where it was just very windy, and the pitch misses in the dirt. And Michael Girk able to get that one quickly. Looks like it's a foul tipped by Rice Peterson. Initially, Ridge Peterson made the move up from first to second. However, as a result of the ruled foul, he has to return. So an 0-1 count to Rice Peterson. 0-1. That one misses high. And Arambula, he dives back into third. Meanwhile, Ridge Peterson moves up to second base. So they're trying to pick off Arambula there off of third. However, they're not able to get him, and he is just joshing around over there with Isaac Anderson there at third base. Like, ha, you can't tag me out. And alas, he didn't there. So, 2 in scoring position now with 2 away. A 1-1 count to Rice Peterson. He's showing bunt here, and he tips this one. It goes foul behind the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Schelling looking to retire the side, keeping it at a 1-0 ball game. Allowed the 1 run on a RBI single from Chris Arambula. Rogers came in to score that first run of the game. Schelling in the stretch, 1-2. This one swung on, grounded to third. Anderson, the pickup, couple of steps, throw to first is in time, and the side is retired. So Wray turns 3 hits for 1 run, No errors in the inning, and 2 are left on. It's 1-0 for Wray. Bottom of the first, next on KRDZ. Bottom of the first inning, Wray with a 1-0 lead over Haxtun. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Bottom of the first brought to you by University Napa. Stop in store to save full line of Milwaukee and Carlisle tools to add to your toolbox. That's University Napa in Wray, Yuma, Brush, and Sterling. Starting us on the mound for Wray is Camden Riggleman. And leading us off, just like last game for the Haxtun Bulldogs, is Owen Canode. First pitch from Riggleman is off the plate for ball 1. Let's go through the batting order for Haxtun. 1-0 pitch, meanwhile, is swung on. It's a pop fly. Getting under it is Rockwell at second, and he makes the catch for the first out. So 2 pitches and 1 out for Haxtun. Here is Kyle Fryrear now. So Owen Canode at short leading us off. Now is Kyle Fryrear center field. Then batting third, Isaac Anderson at third base. Jaron Turney right field. Keegan Colglazer at first. Michael Girk at catcher. Caden Schelling starting this one on the mound. As we have a bunt right back to the pitcher. Riggleman makes the catch, and the throw to first is in time. So there is 2 outs on just 3 pitches in the first inning. Now it's Isaac Anderson batting third. So the last 2 in the order for Haxtun. Braden Plum at second. And then at DH, Kalen Kelly. In the field is David Avery, left fielder, in that 9 spot. So here is Isaac Anderson. First pitch to him is a pop fly into the infield, and no one able to make the catch there. Indecision right there. Looks like it's a
Isaac's high fly ball is dropped for
fair ball right there. Just right in a perfect spot right there. And right along the third baseline, right in between Ridge Peterson, Camden Riggleman, and Joey Wymura, just drops in the middle of them. So it's going to be an 2-out base runner there for Haxtun. Here is Jaron Turney now. Started the last game, picked up the win on the mound, pitched the first 4 innings. Here's the first delivery to him. That one bounces in the dirt, gets away from Arambula, and that's going to open up a window for Isaac Anderson to move up to second base. So a wild pitch there from Camden Riggleman gives Haxtun a base runner in scoring position as they look to even the score with Wray, who leads 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one taken right down the middle for a called strike 1. A little bit low as well. 1 ball, 1 strike for Turney. Here's the 1-1. That one swung on, foul tipped, and that brings it to a 1-2 count. Riggleman looking to shut this inning down. He's been hit around in a couple of his previous starts, wants to avoid that situation here. 1-2. That one goes way inside, and that's going to drill Turney on the back. So a 2-out hit by pitch, and that brings in Keegan Colglazer. So base runners on first and second with 2 outs. Colglazer from first base steps in. He also played first base in Game 1 as well. Virtually the entire order from Game 1 for Haxtun is the same, at least how the game ended, as the first delivery to Colglazer misses low. 1 ball, no strikes. Riggleman in the stretch. Here's the 1-0. This one swung on. It's a pop foul, but it's going to go up and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike for Colglazer. So Riggleman on the mound this season. He has played in 6 total games now. This is his 4th start. He has an 0-1 record to his name. 1-1. That one is slicing foul on the ground. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Keegan Colglazer. Riggleman on the season, 13 2/3 innings pitched coming into today's action. Allowed 23 hits for 30 runs. 18 of those are earned. He's walked 10, struck out 13. 1-2 to Colglazer. That one is called strike 3, high and away, and the side is retired. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 are left on. It remains a 1-0 ball game for Wray, heading into the top of the second. Next on KRDZ.
An F-150 isn't an F-150 because of the name on the tailgate. It's an F-150 because it's built Ford tough, built to haul more, built to tow more, for the people who count on it. Because they know that brawn can get the job done, but it takes brains and brawn to get it done right. tough this smart can only be called F-150.
Top of the second inning, Wray in front of Haxtun, 1-0. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Top of the second brought to you by Quality Irrigation at Quality Irrigation and Quality Storage Solutions. Quality isn't just their name, it's their way of life. Leading us off, Eddie Estrada. Estrada on the first delivery. That one grounded foul along the first baseline, and he falls behind 0-1. Caden Schelling pitching the final 3 innings of Game 1, picking up the save and starting this one off in Game 2. And based on his pitch count in Game 1, he's got about 40 pitches to throw in this one. 40 more pitches, I should say. Threw just over 60 in Game 1. He's up to 17 now as Estrada falls behind 0-2, swings and fouls it again. Remains an 0-2 count. Schelling so far in this one, allowing 3 hits and 1 run in the first inning. It's just the second one that he's given up across both these games as the pitch runs in and gets Estrada on the back. That is the 3rd time in today's doubleheader that Estrada has been drilled by a pitch. Twice in the first game and now once here in the second. So second inning in a row, Wray has a leadoff base runner. That brings in Caden Lapp. Caden Lapp playing in right field for the second consecutive game. 2 consecutive starts for Lapp as we have a pickoff attempt at first. That was unsuccessful. Estrada able to dive back in. Schelling coming into today's action, an 0.42 ERA, 0.84 WHIP. He's done very good on the mound. We got a sneak preview of that at the end of the last game as a stolen base attempt not successful there. Estrada, he is nailed there at second as Lapp took a pitch on the inside for a called strike 1. And
we have a count of 0-1.
there is the first down of the inning as Estrada is caught stealing. So base is now empty with 1 down. 0-1 count to Lapp. This one is grounded back to Schelling on the mound. Takes a couple of steps before making the toss to first, which is in time, and there is out number 2. Brings in Carson Rockwell, number 9 in the order for Wray. Starting this game at second base. He did start Game 1. There at second base, however, he was later pinch hit by Ashton Rogers as he swings on a inside pitch and lines that one foul towards the Haxtun dugout for the first strike. 0-1 the count to Rockwell. Rockwell, Game 1, he was 0 for 2 at the plate before being replaced by Ashton Rogers, who in turn went 2 for 2. Next delivery, that one misses high and away. 1 ball, 1 strike to the freshman, Carson Rockwell. Schelling is ready. 1-1. That one swung on. Fly ball. That one goes up and out of play over the Wray dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Schelling trying to retire the side in order. Hit Estrada with a pitch, but he was caught stealing and then forced Caden Lapp into a ground out. Now a 1-2 count to Rockwell, and he swings and misses for the third out. So, side retired in order. That's the second strikeout of the start for Schelling, and it remains a 1-0 ball game. Bottom of the second, next on KRDZ. Bottom of the second inning, Wray in front of Haxtun, 1-0. The bottom of the second inning brought to you by EZ Irrigation. From Zematic center pivots to turf equipment, ATVs, side-by-sides, and hustler mowers, EZ Irrigation has you covered. Leading us off, Michael Girk, catcher for this game. And the first pitch from Riggleman goes right down the middle for a called strike one. 0-1 the count to Girk. As we mentioned earlier, Riggleman at times has been hit around, looking to avoid that against Haxtun. Riggleman coming into today's action on the mound, a 9.22 ERA and a 2.41 whip. Looking to keep those numbers low in this one, as it's a 1-1 count to Girk. Next one, that's called strike two, as the strike zone expands just a bit.
1-2.
It's now a 1-2 count to Girk. Bit of a wider strike zone, to say the least, in both games of today's doubleheader. As we... something going on there from the Wray dugout. The home plate umpire called time there for a second. We're back underway. 1-2, and a swing and a miss. Girk tried to hold up on the swing, but he ended up breaking the plane, and there is the first out. There's the second strikeout for Camden Riggleman. And here is Caden Schelling. Schelling finishing game one on the mound. A 11-8 victory for Haxtun. 11-9 victory, excuse me. And starting this one on the mound. First delivery to Schelling. That one is low. 1 ball, no strikes. Schelling in game one went 1 for 3 at the plate. Looking to start this second game strong. 1-0. That one misses high and away. 2-0.
Ball 2, 2-0.
Wray in this game just looking to avoid a similar inning to that third inning in game one. Again, 8 hits, 9 runs in that bottom of the third inning in game one for Haxtun, and that was where they took control of the game and didn't look back as they pitches called strike one. Now we have another one that goes too low for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike for Caden Schelling. Trying to be a base runner in this inning with 1 out as 1 bounces in the dirt. 1 out walk. Just the first walk issued by Riggleman in this start. He hit Jaron Turney with a pitch in the first inning. Only thing closest to a walk, if you will. As we have a pinch runner there at first. It's going to be Grant Stats. So Stats, the base runner at first with 1 out. Here is Braden Plum. Plum did not start game 1, however, he did finish it as he swings on the first pitch. That one is fouled up and over. That one doings off of the press box here again. That's going to be an 0-1 count to Plum. So starting the game at catcher in game 1 was Ryland Wolf. He ended up going 1 for 2 at the plate, and then pinch hitting in his place later in the game was Plum as he takes a pitch on the outside, called strike 2. Plum ended up going 0 for 2 last game, so he's still looking for his first knock of the doubleheader. 0 for 2, that one is off the plate for a ball. Meanwhile, a pickoff attempt at first. Stats is able to get back in safely. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Plum. Riggleman looking for the second out of the inning. Looking for a quick inning, just like the bottom of the first. 1-2, that one's low.
Low for ball 2.
2 ball, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Riggleman faced 5 batters in the first inning, able to get a strikeout, allowed 1 hit, no runs, as Wray still leads 1-0. First run picked up in the top of the first. 2-2, waved at and missed, and there's the second out. So 3 strikeouts of the first 5 outs for Haxtun. They're from Camden Riggleman. Here is Kalen Kelly. Be careful with this man right here. Solo homer in the first game. Here's the first delivery. That one called strike 1 on the inside. No balls and a strike for Kelly. Kelly DHing in this one, just like in game 1. David Avery in left field in that place, as the next delivery is low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kelly, game 1, 2 for 3, of course. Solo homer as one of those hits. Took one over the wall in left field. Another one is in the dirt.
Ball 2, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike for Kalen Kelly. Riggleman looking to strand another runner. He stranded 2 runners in the first inning. Base runner on first. It is Stats. 2-1. That one bounces in the dirt and bounces away from Arambula. Advances Stats to second. Second wild pitch thrown by Riggleman in this one. Haxtun now with a base runner in scoring position and a 3-1 count to Kelly. Looking to take advantage of the situation here. 3-1 swung on. It's a fly ball to right field, and unable to make the catch there is Caden Lapp. It drops right through his glove, and a run is going to come in to score. Meanwhile, the throw back in is a wild one. So instead of out number 3, it's a 1-1 ball game, and Kalen Kelly is standing there at second base. First error of this game for either team. And a run is going to score as a result. So it's 1-1. That brings back to the top of the order, Owen Canode stepping in. First delivery to him. Whoa, that one went way inside. That one nearly domed him, but Canode able to dive out of the way that one. Playing some limbo here on this Saturday afternoon doubleheader. Canode, a 1-0 count. Here's the next delivery. This one swung on and popped foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Canode 0 for 1 in this game. He popped out to second base in the first inning. 1-1. This one is high.
Ball 2.
2 balls and a strike for Canode. Game 1, he went 2 for 4, looking for similar success in this game right here. A couple of doubles in that first game. 2-1. That one misses off the plate, gets away from Arambula, and trying for third base successfully. Oh no, the throw is offline. Kelly is going to make the dash home, and 2 errors in the inning on Wray. And 2 runs scoring as a result. It's now 2-1 in favor of Haxtun. Oh my goodness. So at first moving up as a result of the wild pitch, Kelly from second to third, and then Arambula trying to pick him off at third, but the throw was too high. Seen a couple of those from him this season. And another one misses. That's going to be ball 4. It's a 2-out walk for Owen Cano. Second walk of the inning from Camden Riggleman. Stepping in is Kyle Fryrear. First delivery. That one called strike 1 on the outside half. No balls and a strike for Fryrear. He's 0 for 1 in this one. He grounded out to Riggleman on the mound in the first inning. Next delivery, that one misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base runner at first, 2 outs. Haxtun now in front, 2-1. In the bottom of the second inning, next delivery, that one called strike 2 on the inside as Riggleman has Fryrear on a 2-strike count, trying to get out of this inning. Of course, 2 runs given up, not his fault. Trying to keep this one under control given the circumstances as he misses high for ball 2. Fortunately for Riggleman, getting a lot of errors in the first half of the season. For Wray, a lot of unearned runs, and unfortunately for Riggleman, he seems to be burned by unearned runs a lot more than some of his fellow teammates, as a swing and a foul by Fryrear leaves it at a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Base runner at first for Haxtun. 2-1 the score. Haxtun taking game 1, 11-9. Wray looking to answer back here. Then a swing and a miss. Side is retired. All 3 outs in the inning are strikeouts from Camden Riggleman. However, Haxtun scores 2 runs on no hits. Wray commits 2 errors in the inning, and 1 is left on. It's 2-1 for Haxtun. Top of the third, next on KRDZ. Top of the third, Haxtun in front 2-1. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Top of the third is brought to you by Wray State Bank. For all your traditional online and mobile banking needs, just visit Wray State Bank. Leading us off, Ashton Rogers, top of the third inning. And the first delivery to him called strike 1 on an outside pitch. Expanded strike zone there, kind of like what we saw in game 1. So Rogers falls behind 0-1. Next delivery swung on and fouled away. It's now a 0-2 count. Rogers 1 for 1. He hit a single in the first inning, also scored the lone run of the game for Wray. Schelling remains on the mound. Here is the 0-2 count. That one swung on, and it's going to slice foul just along the third baseline. Still an 0-2 count. Schelling has about 20 to 25 more pitches that he can throw in this one. Of course, there's a maximum pitch limit of 110 pitches in a game. He threw just over 60 pitches in game one. He's up to 28 pitches now in this game as he gets Rogers to swing and miss, and there's the first out of the inning on his third strikeout. Brings in Joey Wymura. Wymura trying to get another good inning going. However, he is 0 for 1 in this game. He flew out to right field for the first out of the first inning. First delivery, a swing, and this is a fly ball to shallow left field, and stepping out to make the catch is Owen Canode. There is the second out. So Schelling, again with his pitch count looming, this is exactly what he wants, a bit of a quick inning here. Camden Riggleman in now. Riggleman is 0 for 1, struck out swinging in the first inning. The first of 3 strikeouts for Schelling. First pitch, that one taken off of the plate for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes for Riggleman. Schelling ready. Here is the 1-0 delivery. That one off the plate again, 2-0.
Ball 2, 2-0.
Riggleman, good game 1, 3 for 5 at the plate. Looking for similar success in game 2. Ray's definitely going to need it if they want to try to split this doubleheader. 2-0. Swung on and missed on a low pitch.
Ball 2, strike 1.
2 balls and a strike. Schelling trying to get back into this count. Opportunity to retire the side in order for the second inning in a row. 2-1. Swung on. This one is grounded to third. Good glove from Anderson. And the throw to first is in time. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. It is 2-1 still in favor of Haxtun. Bottom of the third, next on KRDZ. Bottom of the third inning, Haxtun in front, 2-1. Bottom of the third brought to you by Slick Spot for all things on wheels. Slick Spot's got your back. Shop for tires online at slickspotfarmandtruck.com. Leading us off, Isaac Anderson, and he takes a pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Riggleman remains on the mound. 1-0. That one on the inside part of the plate for a called strike 1.
Strike 1.
Anderson is 1 for 1 in this one. Single in the first inning. He has the team's only hit to this point. 1-1. This one swung on, grounded to third. Pick up from Ridge Peterson. Throw to first to Rice Peterson is in time. So there is the first out. Good brotherly connection there on the corners. That brings in Jaron Turney. Riggleman solid 2 1/3 innings of work so far. 1 hit, 2 runs, both unearned. 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. Trying to keep that going against this really good Haxtun team. The first pitch bounces in the dirt to Turney. 1-0. Turney hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance. So no official at-bat in this one so far. Turney went 1 for 3 in game 1 at the plate. Pitch gets the zone on the outside. That's now strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the third here. Wray looking for a doubleheader split. 1-1. This one swung on, fouled behind. And Turney, as a result, falls behind 1-2. Turney on the season coming into today's game, 6 of 15 at the plate. 8 runs scored. He has the team's lone triple on the season. 1-2. That one misses low. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Turney. 1 out. Bases empty. Two. That one swung on. Line drive to right field, and that one drops ahead of Caden Lapp for a 1 out base hit. So Turney now 1 for 1 in this game. That's the second hit of the game for Haxtun. That brings in Keegan Colglazer. Colglazer, meanwhile, he's 0 for 1 in this one. He struck out looking in the first inning. First of 4 strikeouts for Riggleman. Riggleman glances at first. First delivery to Colglazer, misses inside. So 1 ball, no strikes. Riggleman trying to keep this game as low scoring as possible. Again, as long as Wray can hold Haxtun to limited runs, they do have the bats to be able to put up some runs in a hurry. However, they just need to prevent Haxton's bats from doing the same, as we have a pitch fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike for Colglazer. Here's the 1-1. This one swung on, grounded to third. Ridge Peterson gloves it. Throw to first is too high, and that one gets away from Rice Peterson. And it's going to be base runners on the corners as a result. Going to be a close play there at first anyways. Regardless, runners on the corners, 1 out. Brings in Michael Girk. Struck out swinging in the second inning in his only plate appearance of this game so far. So 2 hits in the inning, no runs yet scoring for Haxtun as we have a fly ball into left field. That one dinging right off of a windshield there. Looks like it's still intact there. I don't see any additional cracks there on that truck, so pretty strong windshield. A lot of cheering there in the crowd there as a result of that play. I know usually cars that park along the foul lines running a pretty big risk. And we got a solid ding right there as Riggleman steps up. The throw to third is off the line, gets away from Ridge Peterson, and as a result of that errant throw, a run comes in to score. So Riggleman trying to pick off Turney there at third. The throw was off the mark, so the error brings in the run. It's now 3-1 for Haxtun. Third inning of the game for Wray. Here's the 0-1. Third error, of the game. It is in the third inning, so that's technically correct. Meanwhile, 1 ball, 1 strike for Michael Girk. Next delivery swung on, popped foul behind the plate.
Foul ball for strike 2. We have a count of
1 ball, 2 strikes, Michael Girk. So Turney coming in to score on that error. Cole Glazer moving up to second base. 1 away in the inning still. Riggleman in the stretch. Glance at second. Here's the 1-2. This one swung on. It's a pop fly. This one going to shallow left field. And, ooh, a combined catch right there. However, it is Joey Wymura. That's the one who makes the snag. Him and Ridge Peterson, both their gloves kind of met together. And thankfully for Wray, it was able to wind up in the gloves of one of them. And there is the second out of the inning. Here we a miscue right there. So as a result, 2 away in the inning. Base runner at second. Here is Caden Schelling, looking to extend the lead even further. First delivery to him, swung on and foul tipped. No balls, 1 strike to Schelling, who was walked in the second inning. And then in his place was Grant Stats as the pinch runner. And Stats in his place came home to score one of the 2 runs in the second inning. Pitch misses in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike for Schelling. Schelling in game 1, 1 for 3 at the plate. Riggleman looking for the call here. He gets it in the stretch. 1-1. That one in the dirt, gets away from Arambula. Arambula looking for it, gets to it too slow, and as a result, base runner at third now as a wild pitch. Gets away from Arambula there in the dirt. Meanwhile, a 2-1 count for Schelling. He's trying to extend his team's lead. 2-1. Misses off the plate. 3-1. Not sure why that couldn't have been a strike. A couple of times that exact spot has been called a strike in this game. I'm just calling for some consistency here. That's all I want. 3-1. And see, that one was even farther off the plate. And that was a called strike. So I don't even know what's happening here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down, base runner at third. Maybe they heard me and they decided to make that call. Who knows, as this one is fouled up and over the plate. Remains a full count. Schelling trying to extend the inning and the lead, as Riggleman looking to end the inning. Payoff pitch again, swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So there is the 5th strikeout of the game for Camden Riggleman. However, the Haxtun Fighting Bulldogs able to score 1 run in the inning on 2 hits, 1 error committed by Wray, and 1 base runner is left stranded there at third. It is a 3-1 ball game for Haxtun. Top of the 4th next on KRDZ.
Hillcrest Care Center and the Towers are a skilled nursing facility and a top-rated assisted living community. Our skilled nursing facility offers physician and nurse practitioner visits, therapy options, and more. Our assisted living community offers individual care plans, trained team members available, routine health assessments, as well as art, music, and pet therapies. We're devoted to taking care of our residents in a secure, loving, home-like environment. Call Hillcrest Care Center and the Towers at 970-332-4856 and find out more.
Bat for the Eagles, we have Rambula, Clay Pearson on deck.
Top of the 4th. Haxtun in front 3-1 over Wray. Game 2 of this doubleheader. Connor Dockery live on KRDZ. Got half of the first game on these airwaves. Of course, had some internet issues back at the studio for Game 1. Internet back on the air as Arambula leading us off on the first pitch. Lines this one right back up the middle for a leadoff base hit. So Arambula looking to get Wray going with another big inning. He hit an RBI single in the first inning, and here he is with another single in the fourth inning. So a 2-for-2 game for Arambula. That brings in Ridge Peterson. So Wray in 3 of the 4 innings now to this point. Leadoff base runner. Able to bring 1 run across in the first inning on 3 hits. However, nothing since as a pitch goes by too high for ball 1 for Ridge Peterson. Peterson 1 for 1. He hit a single in the first. One of the 3 singles in that inning. Schelling ready. Glance to Arambula at first. 1-0. That one a swing and a miss. Bit of a late swing there from Ridge Peterson. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ridge Peterson, game 1, 1 for 4 at the plate. So across the doubleheader, 2 for 5. Looking for more here. 1-1. That one misses. Low and inside.
Just missing for
ball 2. 2-1. I tell you, strike zone has me confused this game. A couple of pitches in that spot. Some of them are strikes. Some of them are balls. I have no idea. No idea what the decisions are here as a pitch misses way high and way. 3 balls and a strike to Peterson. Great hitters count here. Trying to, at the very least, move Arambula off of first. Trying to get him moving as they try to chip into this deficit. A step off and a pick off that is unsuccessful. Arambula is safe there at first. Having some fun there with Cole Glazer at first. 3-1. That one swung on and grounded in the gap between short and third. And Arambula trying to go to third base, and he is diving in safe. So Ridge Peterson, 2 for 2 on the ball game, and base runners are on the corners with no outs. Rice Peterson now stepping in at the plate. Good play right there, especially by Arambula. Arambula tried to make the steal there, so as a result, that brought Owen Canode there away from short to try to get the ball on the steal. However, that was right where Ridge Peterson grounded the ball. So you got to think if Arambula didn't try to go for that steal, that might have been a ground out. Maybe a double play as well. So good contact there from Ridge Peterson. However, good base running by Chris Arambula, also creating a base hit there. So mound visit now for Caden Schelling, and he might be done. Again, combine both of these games. Pitch count is getting up there, as it looks like Caden Schelling is going to be relieved in this one. So we're going to step aside while Isaac Anderson warms up on the mound on KRDZ.
Farming today requires constant adjustment, innovation, technological know-how, and lots of old-fashioned hard work. At Pioneer, our teams are dedicated to serving farmers year-round with the most advanced technology and localized expertise. Pioneer shares your determination to adapt to an ever-changing industry so that we can better serve you today, tomorrow, and for years to come. Contact your local Pioneer sales representative, and we'll get to work maximizing your yields year after year.
Still top of the fourth. Haxtun in front 3-1. Now on the mound is Isaac Anderson. He relieves Caden Schelling after 3 innings of work there on the mound. So 6 innings total in this doubleheader. Base runners on the corners, no outs. Rice Peterson now at the plate. Took that first pitch for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Showing bunt initially. That one's called strike one. Throw to third is off the mark. However, a good snag there by Canode to not let that one roll into the outfield, and Arambula stays at second. Meanwhile, Ridge Peterson advances to second base as a result of that play. So now 2 in scoring position for Wray on no outs. A 1-1 count to Rice Peterson. So Schelling again, pitching the first 3 innings, allowing 5 hits, 1 run, striking out 3, no walks. Good start there for Schelling. Another one finds the zone. That is a 1-2 count for Rice Peterson. Anderson inheriting a bit of a jam here, looking to keep this a 3-1 lead, if anything. Just trying to keep his team in front here. 1-2. Swung on. This one's grounded right along the third baseline. Good pickup from Caden Schelling. Throw to first is not in time. A great effort on the play, however. It is going to be an infield single for Rice Peterson and an RBI. So Chris Arambula coming in to score, and Ridge Peterson advances to third. So now 3 hits, 1 run, similar to their first inning. Base runners still on the corners as there are still no outs. Eddie Estrada now in at the plate. Run will be charged against Caden Schelling, as that was his base runner that came in to score. And a balk. Not a balk, I guess. Bit of a weird play. So Isaac Anderson actually started the windup there, and then he ended up stopping mid-pitch. Again, thought that was a balk, but apparently not. So Rice Peterson goes back to first. Ridge Peterson remains on third. Still no outs. Estrada waiting the first pitch. And here it is. Swings and misses. No balls, 1 strike for Estrada. Estrada in the second inning hit by a pitch, but then was caught stealing. Oh, 0-1. Swung on. This one is a slow grounder to short. Canode the throw home, and Ridge Peterson is called out at the plate. So there is the first out of the inning. Meanwhile, a throw attempt to third. Rice Peterson is safe. And then the throw to second, also not in time. So Eddie Estrada able to make it to second base on a fielder's choice. So 1 out in the inning. So Ridge Peterson is out at the plate. That brings in Caden Lapp. That one misses low and away for ball 1. So still just 1 run scoring in the inning. Still 3-2 in favor of Haxtun. But with 1 out and 2 in scoring position, Wray still has a good opportunity to try to tie this one up. Caden Lapp swings and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike for Lapp, who is 0 for 1. He grounded out to the pitcher's mound in the second inning. Lapp is now 0 for 4 on this doubleheader. Anderson glance at third. Next delivery misses inside. Oh no, Rice Peterson in a jam between third and home, and they nail him out at home. Great fielding in this inning by the Haxtun Fighting Bulldogs, and there is the second out.
So we have out number 2.
So Rice Peterson caught in a pickle between third and home. He tried to go home and was unsuccessful. So there is the second out. Eddie Estrada remains on second, and a 2-1 count to Caden Lapp. 2-1, that one off the plate. 3 balls and a strike. Just like that, Caden Lapp is now trying to extend the inning after having 2 in scoring position with just 1 away. 3-1. That one waved at and missed. Big cut there from Lapp, and he missed the contact outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, base runner at second. Haxtun leads by 1 in the top of the 4th inning. Here's the 3-2. That one drops in for strike 3 called, and the side is retired. So Wray scores 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 is left on. It's now 3-2 in favor of Haxtun. Bottom of the 4th, next on KRDZ.
At Wray Community District Hospital and Clinic, we care for your health and are committed to the overall health and wellness of those we serve. In addition to traditional medical practices, we also offer diabetes management, cardiac rehab, imaging, nursing services, physical therapy, and much more. To find out more about all the services we offer, visit us online at rayhospital.org. Wray Community District Hospital and Clinic, promoting healthier living through compassionate quality care.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Haxton's lead is 3-2. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Braden Plum leading us off for Haxtun. Camden Riggleman still on the mound. So far, pitching in 3 innings, allowing 3 runs on 1 hit. Throw to first in time as the second delivery, was grounded right back to Riggleman on the mound, and the throw to first is in time. So a ground out from Plum, and there's the first out. So, Riggleman has allowed 3 hits for 3 runs. He has walked 2 batters and struck out 5 in 3 1/3 innings now. As that brings in Kalen Kelly. First pitch to him, misses off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Kelly 0 for 1. He reached on an error in the 2nd inning and then scored a run on another error. Next delivery misses off the plate. 2 balls and no strikes.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Kelly game 1, 2 for 3. So he's now 2 for 4 across this doubleheader. 2-0, misses low and inside, 3-0. Riggleman trying to get back into the strike zone here. Good first out there for Riggleman. He's just trying to keep this one within striking distance. Of course, preferably trying to keep the score where it is. But you know, Ray's bat's capable of having a big outing at any time. So you just want to keep it in striking distance, as be called strike 1 at the knees. 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1. That one swung on and fouled away. Count runs full, 3-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Kelly coming into today's play, 2 hits and 10 at-bats. He hit 2 doubles and then also hit a solo home run in today's Game 1. 3-2, swung on, grounded foul.
Foul ball, count remains
Still a full count. So Kelly trying to up that pitch count for Camden Riggleman. Pitch number 72 of his start is next. Another payoff pitch. That one called. Strike 3 on the inside, and there is the second out of the inning. That is the 6th strikeout for Riggleman in this one, and that brings back the top of the order. Owen Canode steps in. Number 1 in the order. Canode is 0 for 1. Popped out in the first inning, walked in the second inning as the first delivery to him misses low and away.
Ball
1 ball, no strikes. Canode, 2 of 5 across this doubleheader. 1-0. That one called strike 1 on the lower outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike for Canode. Riggleman looking to make it a 1-2-3 inning. 1-1. This one grounded right past the glove of Riggleman on the mound, and it's a 2-out base hit. So Canode with the single there. Canode is now 3 of 6 at the plate in the doubleheader. That brings in Kyle Fryrear. Fryrear 0 for 2 in this one. Grounded out in the first. Struck out in the second as the first pitch to him swung on, grounded foul along the third baseline. No balls, 1 strike. Fryrear 1 of 4 in Game 1. So he is 1 of 6 in today's doubleheader. Riggleman doing some good work against him in this game so far. Pickoff attempt at first, unsuccessful. Canode able to dive back in. Riggleman a glance at first. In the windup. 0-1. Right down the middle for a called strike, too. Riggleman 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. Riggleman a great start so far in this one. He's been doing some good work on the mound, not letting the situation get too big for him even when he has some base runners on. Next one misses high and inside. That's now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just looking for that third strike. Third out. Riggleman gets the call. Glance at first. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and it's back-to-back Ks to retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on for Haxtun. It remains 3-2, top of the 5th, next on KRDZ.
You've got places to go and things to do, and you don't want to miss out on any opportunities. With Wray State Bank's student banking, we have the tools to keep you going. Deposit that check from grandma without stopping at the bank, split the bill from your phone when you're out with your friends, and get access to your accounts 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with online and mobile banking. So keep on going, and we'll stick with you wherever you go. Wray State Bank, banking on a first-name basis. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
I'm in a hurry to get things done. Oh, that honey-do list is so much fun. All I really gotta do is paint the house and build a new deck for a happy spouse.
Come in and see us at Wray Lumber Company. We'll help you tackle that honey-do list or any building or home improvement project. Wray Lumber Company on Main Street in Wray, where your goodwill is our greatest asset.
Go Eagles!
Proud sponsor of Wray Eagle Athletics.
Top of the 5th. Wray trailing Haxtun 3-2. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Isaac Anderson remaining on the mound for Haxtun. And leading us off is Carson Rockwell. First pitch goes by him for a ball. 1-0 the count. Here is the next delivery. This one swung on. It's a fly ball to shallow left field. And getting under it to make the catch is David Avery. There's the first out of the inning.
Nice catch from the left field for out number 1.
Brings back the top of the order for Wray. Ashton Rogers stepping in for the Eagles. Rogers is 1 for 2. A single in the first inning and a strikeout in the third inning. Also has scored one of Wray's 2 runs in this one. Trying to split the doubleheader. Haxtun took game 1 11-9 in 7 innings. Wray looking to strike back here.
Ball 1.
As the first pitch is taken high for ball 1. 1-0 the count for Rogers. Anderson so far in this one, 1 1/3 innings pitched, allowed 1 hit, no runs, and 1 strikeout as well. Swung foul tip behind. There's the first strike.
We have 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1 the count for Rogers. Rogers across today's doubleheader. 3 for 4. He went 2 for 2 in game 1. So Rogers having a good doubleheader against Haxtun today. Looking to keep up that momentum. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, and that's a fly ball. Hits off the power line here. That's just off of the first baseline here, out of play. It's now a 1 ball, 2 strikes count for Ashton Rogers. Anderson taking his time. Here is the 1-2. Misses. Oh my, that's called strike 3 on the lower outside edge. And there is the first out. One looked off the plate there. However, Wray's gotten the benefit of a couple of those calls in this one as well. So at least it's been consistently both ways. A couple of them should have been balls, however. Second strikeout for Anderson, and there is the second out of the inning. There is Joey Wymira at the plate, check swing. However, that one is low for a ball.
Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes. Wymira 0 for 2 in this one. Came in swinging one of the hotter bats for this Wray team. However, last couple of games he's kind of cooled off a bit. He was 2 for 4 in the first game, but 2 for 6 in the doubleheader with the 0 for 2 showing in this one as he takes another pitch high. That one is ball 2. 2-0 the count. 2 down, bases empty. Haxtun leads Wray by 1 in the top of the 5th. 2-0. Swung and foul tipped. 2 balls and a strike for Wymira. Wymira's having a big junior season for this Wray team. 18 of 41 at the plate for Wray. 21 runs scored. All 3 leading the team coming into today's action. Also leads the team in doubles with 6. Stolen bases with 7. Takes a pitch away. That's 3 balls and a strike to Wymira. Wymira also the other major batting categories leads the team. 439 batting average, 549 on base percentage, 634 slugging, and a 1.183 on base plus slugging. Great numbers there from the junior. 3-1 misses low, and that is ball 4.
Ball 4.
2 out walk from Anderson. It's his first walk he's given up in relief here. So base runner at first. 2 away. That brings in Camden Riggleman. Some pitcher versus pitcher action here in the top of the 5th inning. Anderson dealing with some more traffic on the bases here. First delivery waved at and missed on an upstairs pitch. That is strike 1. Riggleman 0 for 2 in this one. Struck out in the first inning, grounded out in the third inning. Close play there. Again, great fielding in this one from Anderson and Schelling alike. That specific play was from Anderson, who he's currently facing on the mound. Anderson taking his time, keeping a close eye there at first. Next delivery, this one is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wymira retreats to first base. Already know that Haxtun sees the same stats that I do coming into today's action. They know he's leading the team in stolen bases, so watchful eye there for Wymira at first. Just using the corner of his eye to watch Wymira there at first as a pitch is taken high and inside. 2 balls and a strike to Riggleman. Riggleman taking this time before getting back into the box. Wants to extend this inning. The contrast, however, between these two games, it was a high-scoring affair in Game 1. Grounded to shortstop. Throw to first is, the throw is just off the mark. And that's going to extend the inning here for Wray. Cole Glazer shaking his head there at first base as he is going back there to the bag. Meanwhile, on the play, Wymira able to advance to third. So Canode getting the pickup there in the dirt and to make the throw to first. However, it was just a little bit too high. Cole Glazer kind of deflected off of his glove a little bit. So that keeps the inning going for Wray. Base runners on the corners with 2 outs. Chris Rambula stepping in. Trying to bring in the tying run there from third. Runners in the corners, 2 outs. First pitch is low to Arambula and an uncontested steal from Riggleman. Moves up to second base. So now 2 in scoring position with 2 outs. Arambula 2 for 2 in this game. Single in the first and fourth innings. He's also batted in a run and scored a run of his own. So he's responsible for both of Wray's runs in this one as he grounds this one, and it is just foul. Just bounced past the bag there at third, but on the wrong side of it. 1 ball, 1 strike for Arambula. Big spot here. Arambula in Game 1 as well. He was 2 for 2, so he is now 4 for 4 at the plate today. He's been in need of a big doubleheader like this one today. 1-1. Swung on. This is a fly ball to center field, and getting under it for the catch is Freirear. So that will retire the side. Good pitching there from Anderson. No runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, and 2 are stranded on base. It remains a 3-2 score. Bottom of the 5th next on KRDZ. Bottom of the 5th inning, rolling right on through game 2 of this doubleheader. Haxtun in front, 3-2. Riggleman remains on the mound, doing very well in this start so far. Leading us off, Isaac Anderson. Anderson in this one, 1 for 2. Single in the first inning, ground out to third in the 3rd inning. As first pitch was a ball, next one was called strike 1 on the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. Riggleman so far in this one, 4 innings. He has struck out 7 batters, walked 2. He's allowed 4 hits for 3 runs. And above all, just kept this in a very manageable distance here for the Eagles. Again, at any time their bats can get going. You just want to give your bats a chance in this one.
Ball 3-1.
Next one bounces in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. So Anderson, a good opportunity here. Trying to be a leadoff base runner. Trying to give Haxtun an opportunity to pad their lead. As we enter the latter stages of this game. 3-1. That one misses off the plate. It's a 5-pitch walk. It's the 3rd walk given up by Riggleman in this one, and that will bring up Jaron Turney. Turney picked up the win on the mound in game 1, pitched 4 innings. He's also 1 for 1 in this one. Hit by a pitch in the first inning, and a single in the 3rd inning, scored a run off an error. First delivery swung on and popped foul.
Foul ball for strike 1.
Anderson was also trying to steal second on the play. However, he has to retreat as a result of that foul. Giving away his battle plans right there, if you will. We'll see if Riggleman tries to go for a couple of pickoffs here. 0-1. Ooh, that one goes inside and drills Jaron Turney. 2nd time of this one that he's been hit by a pitch. That one looked a little bit painful. Those things always hurt a little bit worse than you'd think. So now a mound visit right here for Riggleman. Now at 86 pitches. See if they decide to pull him right here or if they're just going to try to talk things over with him. Currently, base runners on 1st and 2nd with no outs in the inning. So just Wray trying to figure this thing out. 3-2. Riggleman has done a great job so far, of course, of trying to keep this one close. And he is going to remain on the mound. So just trying to settle him down there on the mound as Keegan Colglazer steps in. Colglazer 1 for 2, struck out in the 1st inning, and a single in the 3rd inning. Glance at second. First swing is going to be in foul territory, and it's going to be out of play. Ridge Peterson has no chance at that one, of course. Colglazer falls behind 0-1. Good pitch there from Riggleman. Get ahead in the count, 0-1. Just got to take baby steps right here, especially if you're trying to keep this game low scoring. 0-1. That one bounces in the dirt, and Arambula had to go chase that one. Did not have a play. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and 5th wild pitch of the game thrown by Riggleman advances both base runners up. So now Anderson at 3rd, Turney at 2nd. A 2-1 count to Colglazer. Next delivery runs inside, nearly gets him, but it's 3 balls and a strike. Oh, I stand mistaken. I guess that was a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one nearly got him on the inside, but oh well. Regardless, this one is swung. It's a short fly ball to center field. That one drops for a base hit, and 2 runs come in to score. Meanwhile, Colglazer called out at 2nd, trying to stretch that into a double. However, he does bring in 2 runs. So Haxtun extends their lead to 5-2 in the bottom of the 5th inning. So a 2 RBI single is officially how that will go in the scorebooks. out, trying to stretch it into a double, as a bunt attempt right here for Michael Girk will go foul. 0-1 for Girk. So now 2 runs scoring in the inning on that one hit. Pitch number 92 for Riggleman is coming up here, and it will wind up in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Michael Girk in this one, he's 0 for 2. Struck out swinging in the 2nd inning and then popped to short in the 3rd inning. 1-1. This one is a line drive to center field, and that will be a base hit. Drops just ahead of Ashton Rogers. So a 1-out base hit for Girk. Caden Schelling stepping in. So now 2 hits in the inning. This is the inning that Haxtun has been looking for. They, just like Wray, their bats have been very eager to just go off for multiple hits, multiple runs in an inning. Haxtun trying to keep this train rolling as the first pitch is called strike 1 at the top of the zone. Meanwhile, Arambula was planning on making a throw to first to try to pick off Girk. However, one kind of got away from it. So Schelling now behind in the count, 0-1. Glance at first, next delivery, bounces in the dirt, and Arambula just going to go pick that one up as Girk advances to second on the play. So another wild pitch there. 1 ball, 1 strike to Schelling, and now a base runner on second with 1 down in the inning. 1-1. That one misses high. 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike. Schelling so far in this one, 0 for 1. Next delivery misses off the plate. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Schelling walked in the 2nd inning and then struck out swinging in the 3rd inning. Glance at second. Here's the 3-1. This one swung on. It's a fly ball to short, and making the catch is Joey Wymura. There's the 2nd out.
That's going to bring up Braden Plum to the plate.
Braden Plum stepping in. Base runner on second with 2 away now. Plum is 0 for 2. Struck out swinging in the 2nd inning and then grounded out in the 4th inning. Plum is now 0 for 4 across this doubleheader. Riggleman looking to shut the inning down here. 3-run deficit for Wray, still within striking distance. First pitch drops in for the first strike. That one on the lower outside edge. No balls and a strike. Riggleman glance at second. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed for strike 2. Had to kind of extend on that one, but could not make the contact. No balls, 2 strikes for Plum. Riggleman looking to retire the side here. 0-2. That one called strike 3, and the side is retired. So that is the 8th strikeout of the afternoon for Camden Riggleman. However, 2 runs on 2 hits score in the inning for Haxtun. No errors, and 1 is left on. It's 5-2 for Haxtun. Top of the 6th next on KRDZ.
Hillcrest Care Center and the Towers are a skilled nursing facility and a top-rated assisted living community. Our skilled nursing facility offers physician and nurse practitioner visits, therapy options, and more. Our assisted living community offers individual care plans, trained team members available, routine health assessments, as well as art, music, and pet therapies. We're devoted to taking care of our residents in a secure, loving, home-like environment. Call Hillcrest Care Center and the Towers at 970-332-4856 and find out more.
Do you want precision out of your agronomy team? GodSeag will deliver agronomic solutions supported by the latest technology, from intensive soil sampling with Soil Optics to water and nitrogen management with Baramax, and even down to the last weed with our scouting program. We provide season-long input and management strategies that deliver maximum return on investment. Contact us now to learn how we can make the most out of your agronomic inputs.
Top of the 6th inning. Haxtun in front of Wray 5-2. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Leading us off, Ridge Peterson. And the first pitch to him, he lays off low for a ball. Anderson remaining on the mound for the 3rd inning in this one. So far he's pitched 2 innings. 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Ridge Peterson, the 1-0. That one low, so he's now ahead 2-0. Ridge Peterson in this one, he is 2 for 2 singles in the 1st and 4th innings. Here's the 2-0 delivery. That one is called. Strike 1 on the outside. That's an interesting call right there. It's now 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
So coming into today's action, Anderson on the mound, 9 1/3 innings pitched. He's allowed 7 hits for 7 runs, 4 of them earned. Peterson swings. This one is fouled away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Anderson also, he's walked 5 batters, struck out 5 batters, has a 3.0 ERA, 1.29 WHIP. And Wray is seeing that great pitching in full force right here as the pitch is missed off the plate for ball 3, same location that the first strike was called prior. And that will run the count full, 3-2. Anderson is ready. 3-2 to Peterson. This one swung on and fouled away. He's going to have to get back into the box. Pitch number 7 of the at-bat. Peterson doing a good job here so far. However, trying to be on base here. Leadoff base runner as Wray tries to respond here, trailing by 3 to Haxtun. And the pitch is called. Strike 3. Oh, my goodness. So that's 2 pitches in that at-bat that were really not in the strike zone by any measures, but 2 of them were called strikes, just like that one. And there is the first out. Even Ridge Peterson, he thought that was a walk. He was ready to make the movement to first, and he is just as astonished as I am. 1 down, base is empty. Rice Peterson steps in, and the first pitch, he swings, grounds this one to short. Cano to the pickup. Delivery to first is in time, and there's the second out.
A 6-3 throw out for out number 2.
Rice Peterson now 1 for 3 as a result of that play, and that brings in Eddie Estrada.
We have 2 outs, no runners on.
Anderson looking for a quick shutdown inning here. His team will have one more opportunity to add to their lead, currently 5-2 in the bottom of this inning, and then Wray will have another chance in the top of the 7th inning. The second game, again, a low-scoring pitchers duel in this one between Camden Riggleman and Caden Schelling. Also, Isaac Anderson currently. Pitch misses on the inside, and that one is ball 2. Surprising. 2-0 the count to Estrada. He is 0 for 1 in this one. Hit by a pitch in the second inning. He was caught stealing and then reached on fielder's choice in the fourth inning. Anderson ready. Now in the windup, 2-0. Misses high and inside, 3-0.
Ball 3-0.
So Estrada, 0 for 1 in this game. He's 0 for 3 across the doubleheader, looking for his first base hit. However, again, hit by a pitch once in this game, twice in the first game. Here's the 3-0. That one swung on, fouled away.
Foul ball for strike 1.
3-1 the count for Estrada. Still kind of chilly outside for everybody involved, of course. Everybody still in heavy attire, heavy jackets, blankets, sleeping bags, whatever you want. As a swing and a miss from Estrada. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Big pitch right here. Anderson looking to retire the side in order. Estrada looking to extend the inning. Wray trying to rally here, down 3. Payoff pitch, waved at, missed, and the side is retired. So 2 strikeouts in the inning for Anderson. That's his 4th total in relief. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. It remains 5-2 in favor of Haxtun. Bottom of the 6th, next on KRDZ. Bottom of the 6th, Haxtun in front, 5-2. Camden Riggleman remaining on the mound. 101 pitches thrown in this one, so his time is nearing an end. Wray keeping him in, trying to get through maybe the first 1 or 2 batters here. Hopefully quickly for his sake, as leading us off is Kaylin Kelly. The first delivery is in the zone for strike 1. So Riggleman doing a great job in this one. 5 innings pitched. He's allowed 5 runs on 6 hits, walked 3 batters, and struck out 8 as this one is grounded to short. Wamira, the throw to first is, whoa, that one is not in time. It looks like Lawton Annan coming in for Rice Peterson there at first. And the throw is in time. However, Annan did not have his foot on the bag. So it's going to be an error right there. So a leadoff base runner for Haxtun. It's the 4th error of the game for Wray. Owen Canode stepping in. 103 pitches now for Riggleman. First delivery to Canode is grounded foul. So Kelly reaching on a result of that error. He's now 0 for 3 in this one, twice reaching on an error, mixing in a strikeout as well. Owen Canode. Here's the 0-1, waved at and missed. There's the second strike. Canode is 1 for 2 in this one. Popped out to second in the first inning, walked in the second inning, and then a single in the fourth inning. Here's the 0-2. That one misses high. Ball 1.
Ball 1, 1-2.
Canode across this doubleheader. 3 for 6. Very good showing so far in this one. Trying to keep that going here as Haxtun tries to add to their lead. Next delivery, that one bounces in the dirt. Rambula chases that one down quickly, keeping Kalen Kelly there at first base. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Canode. No one out in the inning yet. 107 pitches now for Camden Riggleman. Depending on the results of this next pitch, this will likely be his last batter faced in this start. 2-2. That one waved at and missed, and there is the first out of the inning.
3 for 1 away.
That is the 9th strikeout, and here comes head coach Brett Vlasheen. So that is going to do it for Camden Riggleman in this start. Able to go 5 1/3 innings, 5 runs, 6 hits, 3 walks, and 9 strikeouts. Although he is on pace for the loss currently, very good. Good start to this game for Camden Riggleman. He was able to keep this one in a manageable distance for the entire game, and good stuff there from Riggleman. So he's going to be relieved here. We're going to step aside. Looks like Eddie Estrada going to be warming up for Wray on KRDZ.
An F-150 isn't an F-150 because of the name on the tailgate. It's an F-150 because it's built Ford tough, built to haul more, built to tow more, for the people who count on it. Because they know that brawn can get the job done, but it takes brains and brawn to get it done right. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
Still bottom of the 6th inning, 1 down, base runner on first. Haxtun in front, 5-2. So Camden Riggleman relieved after 5 1/3 innings. Now on the mound, Eddie Estrada as a bunt right here, right into the glove of Eddie Estrada, and then the throw to first for the double play. So Estrada, good work there on the mound in relief. Able to get 2 quick outs, and the side is retired. So Kelly caught moving to second as a result of that bunt, and then the catch for the second out by Estrada, and then the throw to first to get the double play. Good work there from Estrada, and there you go. So no runs, no hits, 1 error, no one left on. Top of the 7th is next. Wray trails by 3 on KRDZ. 5-2, Haxtun over Wray, top of the 7th inning. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Wray with their last chance in this one to try to score at least 3 runs and extend this to a bottom of the 7th inning. Leading us off is Caden Lapp. First pitch to him. He's going to ground this one to third. Pick up from Schelling. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Great throw. So 1 pitch and 1 out there from Anderson on the mound. So Anderson currently in his 4th inning in relief here. Schelling pitching the first 3 innings before being yanked because of his pitch count across both games of this doubleheader. And Anderson so far, great work on the mound. Here is Carson Rockwell. As the first delivery to him misses away for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Anderson. If he allows fewer than 3 runs this inning, it will be a 4-inning save. Check that. No, it'll just be a win because Schelling did not pitch long enough on the mound to get credit for the win. You have to pitch at least 4 innings in a game if you're the starting pitcher in a full 7-inning game if you want the win. If you pitch 3 innings, then the game must go fewer than 7 innings for you to get credit for the win if you're the starting pitcher. So check that. No save for Anderson. If he finishes this one, he will get credit for the win. So a 4-pitch walk, meanwhile, for Carson Rockwell. That is the 2nd walk issued in relief by Anderson. So a 1-out base runner. That brings back the top of the order. Ashton Rogers stepping in now. So Rockwell from that walk, he's 0 for 2 on the game and a walk. Ashton Rogers steps in 1 for 3. Single in the first, strikeouts in the 3rd and the 5th innings. Also a run scored. The first pitch swung on. This one's grounded right to short. Double play possibility? No, they're just going to get the force out at 2nd. So good decision there for Canode. Bit of a fumble there in the dirt also as he tried to make the pickup, but he stayed calm under pressure. Got the force out at 2nd, and there's 2 away in the inning. Rogers advances to 1st on fielder's choice. So base runner on 1st, 2 outs. Wray on their final out of the afternoon. Joey Wymura now at the plate. First pitch to him. This one is able to find the zone for strike 1. Drops in. Nice off speed there for Anderson. Wymura is 0 for 2 in this one. Fly out in the 1st, pop out in the 3rd, and then a walk in the 5th. Anderson gets the call. Glancing there at 1st. Here is the 0-1. Swung on, fouled away. Wray on their final strike of the afternoon as Wymura falls behind 0-2. Haxtun took game 1 11-9, looking to sweep the doubleheader of Wray. Haxtun with a 3-run lead. (0-2) swung on, that's popped foul. So Wymura just sticking around in this one. Hanging in there. Of course, the chances of a Wray rally growing ever slim. However, game is not over till they get that 3rd out. Wymura trying to keep those hopes alive here. Still sticking around 0-2. Base runner on 1st, 2 outs. Top of the 7th. 0-2. That one is low and inside for ball 1. Good hold off there for Wymura. Very tempting to swing at. So a 1-2 count as Wymura steps back in. Anderson looking for that 3rd strike and 3rd out. 1-2. That one is low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Waimura across this doubleheader. 2 for 4 in game 1, 0 for 2 in this one, so 2 for 6 in 2 games so far. Anderson glance at first. 2-2. That one misses inside, and it gets away from Girk behind the plate, and that will advance Rogers to second base. So now a base runner in scoring position. Count runs full to Waimura. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Anderson ready. Payoff pitch here. 3-2 with 2 outs. Waved at and missed. And the afternoon has come to a conclusion. So final score 5-2 in game 2 of this doubleheader. Haxtun wins both games. Game 1, 11-9. Game 2, 5-2. Both a full 7 innings. As we break down some of these numbers here. Anderson picks up the win in relief, pitched 4 innings, able to allow 1 hit, no runs, issued 2 walks, struck out 5 batters. Picking up the loss on the mound, Camden Riggleman in 5 1/3 innings. He was able to allow 6 hits, 5 runs, walked 3 batters, struck out 9. So although Riggleman gets the loss on the mound, he pitched very well there on the mound. And also Eddie Estrada getting 2 quick outs on 2 pitches in relief. So on the game, Haxtun was able to get their 5 runs on 6 hits. They committed 1 error on the game, and they had 6 base runners stranded. Wray got their 2 runs on 6 hits. They committed 4 errors on the game, and they had 6 left on base. So once again, game 1, Haxtun takes 11-9. Game 2, Haxtun takes 5-2. They improve their record on the season to 9-5. Ray's record drops to 6-8 overall. That's going to do it for today's games. Eagles baseball will be back in action on Thursday when they take on Goodland in a doubleheader on the road. Check out KRDZ.com for our upcoming broadcast schedule. My name is Connor Dockery. Thank you for tuning into this presentation of high school baseball on KRDZ. Yeah, no, that was... You do a really good job.
Sukup Manufacturing Company hires people that were born and raised to work in this industry.
I grew up farming, and we had Sukup equipment on our farm.
I still actively farm. I know what the farmers' problems are. I can use that to help make our products better.
What kind of separates a successful farm from one that's having a little more trouble right now is the ability to market your grain.
And the best way to manage that?
On-farm storage.
Sue Rother, fleet manager for Sukup trucking operations.
We've had several calls where a farmer has broke down, a dealer needs a part right away. We do whatever we can to get it there.
The Sukup dealer network is all
They know who they can contact if they have a need.
The dealers are absolutely committed to this product.
When you buy something, you want to make sure you have good service that comes with it.
You have depended on Farm Rain for your customized farming equipment and service. We are humbled by your trust. We don't take it lightly. and we don't take it for granted. Thank you for continuing to count on us.
Just so you know, he said these guys can come back. These guys can come back. When we play Akron,